Divine Nutrition Products believes in supplying the consumer with the highest quality products available. Their natural isolate line of protein is comprised of whey protein isolate made from grass-fed protein, featuring brand new flavors like vanilla peanut butter and pound cake. Divine Nutrition Products is the preferred supplement of rising IFBB Pro Figure champion Sydney Gillen, winner of the 2016 Miami Beach Muscle Pro.
Hey, this is Sydney Gillen, IFBB Figure Pro champion. I love Divine Nutrition products, especially the pound cake as soon as I get that one, but my favorite right now is vanilla peanut butter. It's so delicious.
Visit us at divinenutritionproducts.com.
Hey, what's up everyone? Rachel Thorpe here. I am a two-time national level figure competitor. It's been about 3 weeks since I just competed at the 2016 North American Championships up in Pittsburgh, where I came in runner-up. And I am here at Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa, Florida, and I'm going to be hitting some shoulders today for floridaphysique.com. Alright, so for my first exercise, I started with some seated lateral raises. And for this exercise, because it's my first one, I typically like to do about 5 to 6 sets of these. I don't really count the first 2 because I feel like I'm still getting the muscles warm and the blood flowing and everything. So for these, I'll do about 5 to 6 sets, usually going heavier about 3 sets in until I'm only able to do about 10 to 12 reps, increasing my weight each time. And I like to do these seated because I feel like when I do them standing, I start to use too much back and I might try to, use my legs to get the weight up. And so when I'm seated, I'm pretty much just using my deltoids and my traps, and I'm not going to be using any other muscles. So for the next exercise, I did some front raises, and I use a plate with this because I feel like I can get a really close grip, and it's gonna hit the front deltoid more with the closer grip than I would be able to using a barbell or a dumbbell. And so with these, I'll just do about 3 to 4 sets of the front raises. I don't do too much work for the front delt on shoulder day actually, because when I hit chest, I feel like I hit a lot of the front shoulder on chest day. So I don't really train that much of it in my shoulder workout. So I'll just do about 3 to 4 sets doing some light weight, about 10 to 12 reps, just to get the blood flowing and get a little bit more stimulation in the front part of the shoulder. So then we moved on to some presses. I use the hammer strength press machine. I don't really have a favorite military press variation. I like to do all of them. I like dumbbells, I like barbells, I like to use the hammer strength machine. I just change it up every workout. I like to do these towards the middle of my workout when I've already kind of pre-exhausted my shoulder, because when I do them at the front of my workout, I feel like I might be using too much arm. Like my biceps and triceps might start to take over a little bit. So I'll do them towards the middle of my workout when I've already kind of pre-exhausted the shoulder to really burn it out. And these, I'll typically do about 4 sets of these, and I like to go relatively heavy, so I don't really do that many reps. I'll usually stick to right around 8 to 12 reps when I'm doing some type of shoulder press variation. And so moving on, next I am going to be hitting some rear delts, and I always get crazy stares when I do rear delts from this angle, but this is my favorite way to do it on the pec deck machine. I place my chest onto the pad, and leaning over like this is gonna really hit the back part of your shoulder muscle. It's also gonna hit your traps, and it will also, you'll incorporate a little bit of your middle back into this as well, which I like to always do because I feel like my middle back could always use a little bit more size and thickness. So this is a really good variation. If you're typically always doing these seated, try doing it standing up like this and leaning over at this angle. You'll really feel a huge difference in the rear delt. So for these, I'll do about 4 sets of these, about 12 to 15 reps. For the rear delts, I don't really like to go too heavy on these because when I go too heavy, I start to feel a little bit of joint pain. So there's really no need to go super heavy for rear delts. And so to finish up, I did some upright rows. I like to do these on the cables because I feel it a lot more in my traps, which is what I want when I'm doing them with the cables. When I do them with dumbbells or a barbell, I'll start to feel it a lot in my arms, biceps and triceps, which is not what I'm looking for on shoulder day. These I like to go pretty heavy on these. So when I'm going heavy, I like to do about, like I said before, 8 to 10 reps of as heavy as I can go. So 4 sets, I'm usually always doing 4 sets. And these all work up to where I'm going as heavy as possible for just about 8 reps. And I really try to, when I go up on the movement, really try to make sure I'm doing an extra squeeze at the top so that I'm making sure to hit my traps as well as the shoulder muscle. All right, and this is Rachel Thorpe again, and thank you everyone for joining me for my shoulder workout here at Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa for FloridaPhysique.com.
Is it uncomfortable and painful for you to do barbell squats in your workouts? Now you can train in comfort and safety by using the Squat Sponge. The Squat Sponge is easy to take with you to the gym and attach to any barbell. Now you can do squats, front squats, and hip thrusts in total comfort. Focus on the muscles you're working without the discomfort of the bar ruining your workouts.
I think Squat Sponge is the greatest invention they came out with in the gym. Before I used the Squat Sponge, it was so uncomfortable to do squats and hip thrusts. Ever since I started using the Squat Sponge, it's been so much more enjoyable to do these exercises. I love the Squat Sponge.
Buy your own Squat Sponge attachment today by visiting our Amazon.com store or go to our website at squatsponge.com.